All right, guys. So, big news. My awesome friend over at our local Stihl dealer, he texted me today and he's like, look what we have. And look at this thing, it's crazy. It has a, let's see what this is called. SGA 85. And he said that's one of the, it's not even released yet. And let me see this little door. He's gonna let me take it in the parking lot and like use it. That is so fancy. Look, it has AP160, and he said, you said it fits any battery, right?
Yeah, any AP battery. They recommend it with a AP100, but I got an older 160 in there, but
I got
essentially the same battery.
And it's got your pressure gauge, and it has your power there. So, this is super neat. And I appreciate you coming to give me this opportunity. It's crazy. It's awesome.
Figured you'd like to make a video on it. But
yeah.
I'm gonna step back inside and
oh, okay.
I think Michael's out front. But yeah,
I gotcha.
You adjust it, play with it.
Okay.
Run it around, you'll like it.
Yeah. Thank you, bud. Putting it on. So far, I really like how they did the harness of this. Like, it doesn't feel like the straps like separate too far apart when you put it on. Did you notice? Have you noticed that? Like when you put it on, I love how it feels like the straps don't just like fling out, like go too far apart from each other. You know what I mean?
They also come with a chest brace.
Right. But I'm just saying, just the way they made like this handle, it feels very good. Like when you pick it up and all that stuff. So I wonder if you can get this out. Yeah, you can. What you probably would just do that before you put it on, but right now it shows that I have barely any pressure. One. Do you want to turn the knob up a little bit, just a little bit, and see what it does?
So I got it on now. So now it's at.
Oh wow! Look, now it's at 3.
Then you can.
Well, don't jump it up too high. We don't want to break it the first day.
No, you can't. But that's all the way up. So you have to.
Ooh, this might be a good place to try it because you can see it on the pavement.
Yeah.
You know, whereas you couldn't. Maybe see it on the gravel is good. Wow. Guys, remember I'm holding this one hand with the camera. I'm not doing any pumping, you know. And we just have water in here. So also don't freak out. We're not like spraying chemicals around. That's another thing. But this is really neat. It just stops immediately. See if you can kind of hear it. So, man, this, let's say if you're spraying like big areas, like at my church, it has like a, I don't know, 3/4 acre gravel parking lot, right? And this, you could blast this out, you know? So crazy. This is my first ever battery sprayer that I've ever used. Just over here on the side of my local garden center Stihl dealer, where I just bought my 800, which I'll let y'all in on a little secret, little confession. I have not wanted to get it dirty yet. It's still, I bought it weeks ago here. It's still sitting on my shelf in the garage. So anyway, back to what we're doing here. Do a little spraying. This thing is so crazy. My friend Kevin should not do this to me because he texts me they got something new, this or that. And then the next thing happens, I'm like, man, I want one, you know, save it for me, this or that. So I'll have to figure out what the price is for these two. But so cool. Fits on the AP battery system. And let's try it when we tighten up the tip a little bit. So like a finer spray, see how it kind of works with that. Oh wow, you can tell that it's like it's not having to pump as hard. It's more quiet as it keeps the pressure on for this fine mist spray here. So we're doing kind of a fine mist here. Man, I love this. Look, it says I got a lot of pressure because I choked down the tip on it. I'm gonna take this off and just show you again. For some reason, this harness is really nice. And see, it's got a green light. Maybe that means your battery's green. I love this little door, super fancy. It's got your pressure gauge here. You can turn it off and on. Beeps. He said like it, even with like a 100 battery or with this battery, it lasts like 8 hours of spraying, which is crazy. So, what do y'all think? All right, we better bring it back inside. I gotta head out.